Hi, guys.
Hello. What's going on?
It's Mark, Steven, and Jeff, Hummy's VR Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Back for another week, another episode. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening. We've had a tremendous week. It's so packed full of stuff that we can't. It'd be rude and mostly rude to tell about all the things that we're doing. So we've whittled it down to a very select amount of things. And again, sorry, I'm very sorry. We are from Hummy's VR Comedy on YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
You could go on.
Twitter.
Yeah.
All those things. You can find us in all those places. Oh, and also you can find, we've got new shirts.
By the time you're listening to this, maybe
Even a new one.
A new one.
So go to store.streamelements.com/HummiesVRComedy to check out the new shirts. Again, store.streamelements.com/HummiesVRComedy. Let's see what I'm looking at them right now. We've got one with our names.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one because it's very clean and has words. I like a shirt with words. That might sound weird. Then a retro MTV logo, but it's HVRC. And then, of course, the Man.
Mm-hmm.
Title shirt.
I like the Man one. I like the Man one. I instantly miss the Man saga that happened. And there's a part of me that still wishes for you to reclaim the throne.
I played one round the other night on stream. Somebody was asking me about it and didn't know what it was. And I was like, okay, before I finish, I'll show you Man. I did terribly. Carl got away.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm not saying it definitely did, but it may have reignited some sort of anger/passion inside of me.
Yes. Here's what we do. Wait till it gets old, right? A couple more weeks, it'll die off. Everyone will forget about it. That's when you slide into the top 10 again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. We'll wait until then.
Yes. Okay. I'll be there for the stream. I'll be there.
That's who we are. That's what this is.
Yeah.
First, in tradition, in accordance with tradition, we have a word. This week's word, I didn't find this, guys.
Oh, okay.
And it's not some sort of immaculate word conception thing. Like this word didn't just appear in front of me. This was sent to us by Laser Chance.
Laser
Chance has sent a word.
Okay. Discord.
Sent it to me on Discord.
Hell yeah.
This is a word that does not exist in English, but does in other languages.
More than one?
Oh, boy. This week's word is serviette. I've said too much. This week's word is serviette. SER.
I'm writing it down.
VIETTE.
Wow.
That's Italian for...
Serviette.
That is Italian for... We haven't served you yet. That's
okay.
And so that
that's true. That word does not exist in English.
Right. So a waiter comes over and to a blank table and they're waiting with their drinks and they go, how's everything going? And the people go, great. And then the waiter says, well, just hold on because we haven't served you yet.
But over there they say, well, wait, because serviette.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. That is confusing, but I think I follow.
Yeah. It's not used often for clear reasons.
Right. It's a very niche word.
Is that the correct pronunciation?
Yes, in so much as that's how I say it.
Okay.
I've never heard it spoken before.
All right. Can you use it in a sentence?
Our word this week is serviette.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, I just did the Google pronunciation thing, and
boy, are my arms tired.
Serviette. It is. I am pronouncing it the same way that Google recommends.
Yeah, it kind of sounds French to me. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna go with kind of similar to Mark. I think It has something to do with serving, doesn't it? I think maybe it's like you're at a restaurant and they have like the tray that takes your credit card, and they arrive with the bill. What is that tray called? It's just a tray, but a tray specifically for restaurant bills and things. That's a serviette. That's a serviette.
All right,
guys, both of you. What language are you going with, Steven?
I'll say it's French.
French. Okay.
Yes.
You guys are incredibly close on both.
Whoa!
Wow!
It is food restaurant related.
Okay, that's a good ballpark.
Good ballpark to be in. And I realized as I was saying the description, it's kind of confusing because I may have done you guys wrong this week. There may be some bonus points or some free, charity points because of this. It's an English word, but it's a British English word.
That's the thing that threw me off.
Wow, boy, oh boy. Okay. So we get half a point back for it being a non-foreign.
Well, no, I'm going to take less points away from you.
Okay.
I'm not giving you any points. That's never going to happen. You have to earn them.
Okay.
Damn it.
But this week's word, serviette, a British word, means a table napkin.
We were so close. We were there.
You were there. You were at the table. Yeah. Buy me a Coke.
So it...
But
can the word be just napkin? Table? Napkin.
What's our word for that? Or I guess we don't have that. Just
So
grab the fucking, I don't know. No one came up with a word with it.
Like a cloth napkin.
Tablecloth.
Is this...
Let me read you part of the description or part of the summary from differencebetween.com. And this is a real website because I wanted to know the same. I wanted to know, why not just say napkin?
Yeah.
They say Americans mostly use the word napkin, whereas British associate napkin with upper class and serviette with middle class, which seems reverse to me.
Yeah.
Serviette.
I know a lot of motherfuckers with napkins, and I wouldn't consider them upper class.
No.
Wow. All right.
But then again, I think we've talked about this before. I'm opposed to the napkin. You just use a paper towel. Like to go out and say, I'm going to buy napkins for the house. The fuck out of here. Unless you're having a party or people over, then you're like, we'll have napkins. But
cloth. So you're saying a cloth napkin.
Yes.
Because you make like the disposable paper.
No, I'm including those. The disposable paper napkins.
Only paper towels.
Yes. But that might make me, I mean, who the fuck am I?
I would agree. Yeah,
am I trashy? That makes me trashy?
No. If you have paper towels,
no, I heard it in your voice. I'm not upper fucking class like you napkin people.
I don't buy napkins either. Just use paper towels. I'm with you there.
I actually don't even use paper towels. I use toilet paper.
Not joking. I'm out of paper towels right now, and you go to toilet paper. That's the next thing you go to if you got nothing. Yeah. So
there you go.
Yep. So put some toilet paper in the microwave. Cover your food with it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't judge me.
I'm not. I'm curious.
Middle class. That's still middle class.
Yeah. Doing okay. You're doing okay.
I'm doing fine. It's just I had a thing happening. I didn't have time to go to the store. That's all it was. That's all it was. Right, guys? Right?
Sure. I feel like socks in that situation, like socks become the next, like toilet paper, it breaks down too quickly.
Oh, socks become all right.
Okay. So you would use socks to cover your plate of food in the microwave before toilet paper?
Some sort of clean laundry, like a washcloth.
Interesting.
Like, because I feel like the toilet paper, especially around and over food, is going to, like any sort of moisture, it's in your food.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not going to hold up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Try it. I mean, who knows? Or I'll try it. I don't.
I'll try a shirt tonight.
Yeah, let's.
And if I'm out of shirts and I got to do laundry, I'll go to underwear.
Hey, you know what you can do? You can go to our Hummy VR comedy store and buy a shirt. Use that as a napkin. Use it as your napkin in your kitchen to put over your food.
Should we start selling
serviettes? Yes.
Serviettes. Here we go.
Wow. Okay.
Shirts and wait, hold on a second. What if, like, do you remember the this might actually be a good idea. The Woolly Willy guys?
Yes.
Where you draw like different, use the
hairstyles,
magnet, the shavings to draw different stuff on their face.
Yeah.
What if we had a shirt that had like different our faces, just like, the outlines of our faces on the shirt all over in different places, that was intended to get stained in different colors to make it look like we had crazy red hair or a big black beard or something. Like a shirt that was intended to be dirtied.
Interesting.
Like draw in your own, like color in your own stuff.
Okay. Color in your own shirt.
By getting it dirty.
Mm-hmm. That can be fun.
I don't think this is now that I'm saying it out loud.
I was trying to really get there with you.
This is a dumb idea.
Not good.
Not good, but it's an idea. I brought something to the table.
Yeah. So. Look, I love an idea.
To the table. Yep.
And I clean myself with my serviette.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I think I've talked about it on the podcast. I just want to throw it out there because it blows my mind every time. We have a plastic food cover thing for the microwave, but it has magnets in it so that when you're not using it, you stick it to the roof, the inside roof of the microwave. So it's always in there, always ready. But the magnets don't like explode in the microwave.
That was my next question. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
We've been told all our lives to never put metal in the microwave, and then this thing that is for the microwave has metal in it. I don't understand how it works.
I think we should go on Mythbusters with the metal in the microwave. Get those guys to check out. Like, is this full of shit? And be like, no, this is 100% real. Why are you here? It's like, well, I mean, come on, really?
Wasted everyone's time. You flew all the way out to San Francisco.
You could have just put a fork in a microwave yourself. Yeah, but I want to see you guys do it.
The walrus guy. We want to watch him do it.
I think I remember I used to put CDs. Do you remember those things?
That was no, I never did that, and nobody ever should.
Never seen a CD.
But I bet it was cool. Wink, 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 wink.
Yeah.
You put CDs in the microwave?
I used to put CDs in the microwave. Yeah, you put it on for like 5-10 seconds and then off. Don't let it go. Don't let it go any more than that.
And then what happens?
And then it crackles and it makes a big crackly explode pattern on the CD.
What?
It looks like you're
gonna make me do this tonight.
You have a CD somewhere?
No. What? Maybe I'll just use a season of Friends or something. One of my wife's DVDs she bought when she was in elementary school.
Does she still have those?
Yeah, we have a whole fucking.
Do any of them get?
No.
Any DVDs get used ever?
Never.
Okay.
Swear to God, we don't even have.
Throw season 1 in the microwave tonight.
We don't even have a DVD player.
Actually, no. How many seasons of Friends was there? Like
10.
Throw the last season. You're not going to start on the last one, are you? Throw the last season in the microwave.
That's the only reason I know that
throw
there's
season 6 in the pool.
Dude, she'll never know.
She'll never know.
The only time we watch the movies that we have, the DVDs and stuff, is when they come on TV.
Okay.
And then you're like, oh, this movie's on. Right. I'm going to watch this. That's the
Here's
only time.
Destroy one of the seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's a story for years from now, when she goes to throw it away or you move somewhere. I don't know what happens. If those DVDs get brought up, you can say, hey, by the way, I did this a really long time ago and you never noticed.
Yeah, long con. I mean, probably when we move into a retirement home together, and then she's still got those fucking DVDs. And then she
make a
brings them
joke
in.
for later. Yeah.
Put it in the microwave and then put it back in the case, and just wait.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I wonder what the oldest like hunk of shit that I have is that I'm like, I better hold on to this. I might need this at some point.
For some reason, we like to hang on to old shit.
I have
cell phones that I had in college.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
You too?
Yes.
I don't know why I have them, but I still have them. I don't know. I think because I'm like, I don't know what's on here.
Do you intend to drown them in the pool or tub?
Right now, the kids use them as toys because I have them in like a drawer, and then they'll open the drawer and then pretend they're on the phone and stuff.
Okay.
But I think the kill switch is throw those bad boys in the tub.
Yes, we all know if you want to delete data, you drown it.
Drown your device.
You drown the data out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you set it on fire and then you drown it, to be sure.
Okay.
I think hole drilling is in there at some point.
You could drill, if you've got a PC you got to get rid of,
but not in batteries. Don't drill holes in batteries, but everything else, just drill a hole in it. That seems
okay. I'll do that. I got a drill.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
Drill a hole.
Yeah.
You guys been doing anything else? I know we've had packed weeks full of so much stuff to do and talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just pulling out the best bits. Do you guys care to share any of those?
Well, I had something today that I just figured out. I was in my office. Sometimes I like to light a scented candle. It gets the mood going. If I'm writing, or if I have a chance to write or anything at lunch, that's what I did. And I'm starting to write. I'm looking at my stuff, and I'm like, this candle doesn't smell like anything. And I was like, no, it does. And I went to smell it. I'm like, I can't smell anything. And then I went to like get some Lysol because I was like, oh, this is really powerful. And I sprayed that. Smell's gone. I just figured out that I haven't been able to smell for fucking days. Like
what?
Almost
because
of COVID. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I was going to talk about COVID on our last episode, but my eyebrows trumped it. So, but today I found out, and I've had COVID for 10, 11 days now. And yeah, so I literally was like, what the hell? And then I had all these moments that went through my head that were like, oh, fuck. Like, I literally took Peyton out yesterday because we needed some milk. And it was the 10th, was the, I think, an 11th day, but we're still wearing masks, because we have symptoms or whatever. I don't know. Who knows how this fucking thing works? So we go into the gas station, and Peyton was like, this car smells really good. And I was like, does it? I was like, huh. And I was like, you know what? They make car air fresheners. Those are cool. And literally, I let her show her like new shit and pick out whatever. And so I showed her what an air freshener was, and we picked one out, and I put them in, and I go, these things are like broken. Like I can't. And she goes, no, I can smell it. And I go, really? Didn't fucking think twice.
What the hell?
The day before, and this happened two times. The day before that, and then another day, like 2 days before that, me and Peyton are hanging out. Aaron's there. Peyton's like, oh God. I'm like, what? And she goes, Aaron pooped. And I go, she did? And I look, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, instead of being like, I can't smell, I go, your nose is incredible. Just the fact that I was like, wow, you really got a good nose on you. It's like, no, I just have a normal nose. You don't have one. So I told Dana today, and she's like, it's crazy. You can't smell this. And she was like a Christmas tree type of thing. And I was like, nope, nothing. So hopefully I get that back soon. But it's weird because I can taste food. So
that was my next question.
Yeah, I can taste things fine. And those are, in the same Venn diagram ballpark of like, oh, if you can taste and smell, but I didn't think I'd lose.
Try to taste the car air freshener?
I could try, yeah,
and see if you can feel it that way.
Yeah, I'll see.
Okay,
I'll try to taste it and see if I know it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give it some time. Damn. Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
That's super interesting.
It's wild to not be able to smell anything.
Yeah, it's a sense you don't really need, I guess.
You don't give a shit. Like, yeah, my nothing changes at all except the fact that I can't smell when my kid shits their pants. So that's about it. That's the only thing that's being affected.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I had to, because I had COVID, I had to cancel some stand-up gigs. So I had a couple lined up that were really cool, and I canceled a couple. And then, so apparently this CDC at the time, or right now, like, recommends like, okay, you can be out in public, but you have to wear a mask, and then after 10 days, you don't have to wear a mask anymore because it's low risk or whatever. I mean, we're following the guidelines right now, and we're still wearing them. But there's this one gig that I was headlining, doing 45 minutes, and it's supposed to be a clean show. And so it's 2.5 hours away. And I was like, I'm going to do that show. It is on the 10th day. I'll wear a mask, and it's it's close to Surf City. So this is a Saturday. So me and my buddy Tyler, we were going to ride down together, but to prevent him from anything, I was like, we had drove down separately. So that sucks. But so I drive down there, and no one's wearing anything, which is fine. Everyone's got their own. But I walk into this gig, and it's at this like elk lodge they had set up, and it's like it's got a huge like dance floor or whatever, and the stage is big, and it's on the side of the wall, obviously. But then there's this huge dance floor that is empty, and all the chairs and tables, it's like are around the dance floor. So the closest person to me was maybe 50 feet. Like, it was just like so far away. I mean, if it wasn't for a microphone, I'd been yelling my jokes at these people. And the average age had to have been 60, maybe 55, like range as the average age of all the people. And so it was a big, I didn't know what it was. It was for a benefit, and they had this big buffet. So it sold out. It was like 220 people there, and they had a big buffet, and they're like, hey, do you want to, you can go up and get some stuff. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah. 220 people. And then they were like, at the end, like, whatever they have, I'm going to get. Maybe that's not how science works, maybe, but I'm a germ freak. Works. Yeah, that's how my brain works. Anyway, so the guy goes, hey, this just to remind you guys, this is a cleaner show. Like, is it PG? And I was like, okay, that's fine, no problem. And Tyler looked over at me because he's pretty clean. He's got to do 30 minutes or whatever, and he's like, okay, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's fine. And I was like, it's fine. I was like, I know his act. I like bringing him. Like, I've gotten a lot of a decent amount of headlining gigs, and I'm like, oh, Tyler's going to be my feature, so I like him. And so I wasn't worried about it. And he's going through his like Rolodex and stuff, and he's like, do you think I can say this? I'm like, yeah, you can say it. It's fine. Like, it's interesting in those types of events, because when you fly close to the sun of like towing the line, people actually really like it, because they're not like, oh, that's a little brash or whatever. Like, it almost excites them more. Like, oh, you gotta do it. You're getting close, But these people are old too. Like, give them something. They don't. You think that they want to hear all this like clean stuff, but I mean, they've lived it all. So they're like, give me give me something to feel. So anyway, the show went cleaner as the show goes on because I'm the cleanest. I had like one bit that was kind of like innuendo, but they really enjoyed that. And that was it. But like Tyler was up there doing some stuff and it was fine. But the host was like, go up there. He's like, it's going to be PG. First joke he goes in, he's like, yeah, so I went to the doctor and the doctor's like holding my scrotum. And I'm like, what is, and he comes off and I go, what is your definition of PG? Because everybody is different. And he goes, oh yeah, PG. So like, just don't say fuck and cunt. And I'm like, I was even in the realm of what I was thinking for PG. Like PG, just don't say cunt.
Like, don't say the two big ones.
Yeah, no problem. I literally wasn't even thinking that. But like, is he watching PG-13 movies? I mean, what is he doing?
Yeah, scrotum is...
It's very scientific
PG.
or very clinical.
Yeah,
It's scientific, but
that's the proper word, right?
Yeah, he also said like bald. Like, I mean, his act was definitely bluer. And I was like, what is this? Like
I guess it's the context of the joke too, right? What was the scrotum doing?
Yeah, and he even said, he came off and he goes, you can talk about sex, and he goes, just don't hang out there for a long time. I'm like, it's so crazy that no one has every show I've ever done, when they go, just keep it PG, you're like, what does that mean to you? Mm-hmm. Because every show I do is completely different. Of like, you got this guy that's like, don't say these two things, and that's it.
Okay.
But it was good, and we had fun. It was a good show, and I was fucking worried though, because I was like, they're so far away. And
I want to know what this event was, or like what I want to know, like the whole night where they have a buffet, but also if they don't have the seats set up on the stage, I assume that means there's going to be dancing at some point during the night.
Right. Yeah. So I asked them about that, and they were like, oh, it's this like, they're renting the lodge, so they didn't, if there are any food or any accidents happen on the dance floor, they have to pay their cleanup crew. Like, apparently you can't use a fucking, wait for it, napkin or a paper towel to clean it up, right? They're like, oh, we got to pay a cleanup crew. That's fucking bullshit. But sometimes, like, in these off towns where comedy doesn't exist, they will go, let's put on a comedy show. We'll do a dinner. We'll do a show. We'll do a fucking juggler. We'll do a stripper right after him, whatever it is in that town, because nothing really happens, which sometimes can be cool, because that's the thing that they're all excited about. You're
the exciting thing from outside to come and spice up their Friday night.
Right. So it's fun. So me and Tyler, we did good, and it was I should say we had fun, and it was good. The show was good. I was fucking scared at first, being like, oh my God, here we go. I got to be up there for 45 minutes, and they're all going to just have their arms crossed and just shake their heads. So, but they were fun. And when we're leaving, they go, hey, do you guys want some food to go? And I was like, oh no, I'm okay. And they're like, I'll give you some food to go. And I swear to God, they gave us each about 20 pounds of pasta.
Wow.
A fucking tray. Like Tyler, I had my camera equipment and all that stuff. And Tyler was going to carry mine too. And he tried to pick up both of them, and he goes, no, you're going to have to come back.
Jeez.
So they were so heavy that he couldn't pick them both up at the same time and carry them out together.
God.
Yeah. But fun time. It's always more exciting going to a gig than leaving. Well, I don't know. I love leaving a gig. That's always fun. Especially when like you're timing it in your head and you don't have a hotel. You're like, all right, I'm 2.5 hours away. If I get out of here by fucking 9, I can be in bed by midnight.
It's always that reverse math.
Always reverse math. You're doing the reverse math on the way down.
All right. The show starts at here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 45 minutes. Okay. And then 15 minutes to get paid. And then 2.5 hours back. And then if I leave by then, I can be in bed by then.
Yes. Yeah, and then my kids will wake me up at this time, so I get this amount of sleep.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it was fun. I tried some new stuff that was fun to do because, so it's so daunting working, and trying to put together a whole new fucking thing. It's crazy.
You're working on a new album.
Trying to. That's the goal. If I don't quit, but I think that's the goal. And you know what I might want to do is I might want to release like a half hour. So instead of doing an hour, I'm seeing some comics do specials and releasing on YouTube that are like 20 minutes and like 30 minutes because attention spans are so short now, where it's like literally, unless you're the upper echelon of comic, no one is watching till the end. Like they're even.
Well, that, and then it's a shorter release window, or you can probably, it's probably easier to put out 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's less time for you to be away, off of social media and off of, releasing stuff. Whereas if you're doing, if you're doing an hour, that's a once every year, 2 years.
What?
If you're putting out an hour.
Yeah. Well, that's if you're really fucking good. I mean, we were just talking about this before, but like Bill Burr, I mean, he puts out a special. They're so fucking great, but he puts out a special every 2 to 3 years, right, which is the way it should be. Carlin did the one every year, and then Louis kind of followed that template. And then even Louis even said in an interview one time where he's like, it's too much because like it's not ripe. The jokes aren't ripe because you think of shit. And that's what I've been doing lately, because I have to do old jokes on some of these longer sets still. So I'm not in a place where I'm prolific like them to have like, oh, here's I have a whole new 30 minutes that I'm completely confident in. I'm in this place where no one knows me, but also I have to try to work a new thing, but also keep having gigs. So I have to use like a mix of like, all right, I'm going to work on this stuff. I got to use this old stuff that I know works and blend it together. But yeah, it's fun. But I'm also I'll probably release the whole album on my YouTube channel. That's something that I was going to say here, because apparently Spotify took down a bunch of comics.
Yeah, what happened with that? What's going on with Spotify and comedy?
So Spotify took down a bunch of comedy albums, and I believe that's all I know, and I don't know the legal stuff. And apparently, we're supposed to have a call with people who produced the record, so it wasn't just my stuff; it was a lot of different.
They took down your stuff, though.
Yeah, so it's not on Spotify anymore, but it's still on Apple and on fucking somewhere else. But it's still available on like Pandora. That's coming up on there, Sirius XM and stuff. But I'm just gonna take mine and release the whole thing on YouTube. But it's so funny because when people are like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna come to see you," and I go, "Cool, well, it's gonna be kind of the same," but also like I always have to warn them. Where it's just like, hey man, I'm working new stuff and I'm doing old stuff, so sorry, but also this is where I am right now. Anyway,
God, I don't understand this legal stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just Googling it now, and
to find out why they did it.
Yeah, I don't know. I had not heard anything about this, but
stuff coming up.
Spotify pulls comedy catalogs in retaliation to comedians asking for owed royalties.
So I never said anything. What?
And they took your shit down immediately?
This looks like it was in April of 22.
So a lot of people's did get taken down, and mine was still available. And I guess mine, eventually, they're going through all their shit, and they're like, all right, pull that one too. So.
Jeez.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's hard to.
It's hard for artists out there.
Well, I think like we've learned and said, like you can't get attached to any one platform because they're all going to pull their own bullshit and have their own rules that they can they don't care about you. They don't care about the creators or the content. It doesn't matter if it's small time comedians or Neil Young. They're happy. If they're happy for you to go and not be on their platform for whatever reasons, which is fine. They can do whatever they want, but you got to look out for yourself and be a bunch of places.
And a lot of comics I know are preferring the YouTube route anyway. So, for instance, if I did have, what they're noticing is that they're getting a lot of you may not get paid, and that's fine, but they're getting a lot of the views and attention that more than some would get on Netflix, because it'll come out and they advertise it for 2 weeks or whatever, and then it gets fucking buried with all the other shit. So there's so many good, like really good comics that have YouTube specials that they put out themselves, because it'll get more attention that way.
And it seems like it feels like everybody has Netflix, but not everybody has Netflix. But pretty much everybody has YouTube.
Right. Yeah. If you make it free for everyone, so
that's a much bigger audience.
Yeah.
And you're in control of it.
Right. Yeah.
Somewhat.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Well, good luck on the new special.
Oh yeah,
that you're working on.
That's gonna be a time, because I was just thinking it was a year ago. It's been a year since I recorded it, and and then I took some time off, a little time off, and coming up with the new stuff is just getting duct taped together right now. So hopefully maybe in another year or two, that would be two years, it would probably, that's a good timeline, 2 years from now.
Okay.
But we'll see there, who knows.
Okay. Well,
speaking of the unknown, do you guys think that maybe we know some things that these people have asked us? Like we've been sent, I don't know if you guys know, but people have sent us questions.
What?
Yeah, we'll
see. For some unknown reason, people have called us and have these questions for us and want answers from us.
Sure.
Wow. We'll do our damnedest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a comic that gets paid in pasta. What the fuck do I know?
Pounds and pounds of pasta,
That's
baby.
True. Yeah, that's true. I don't want to act like it's nothing.
It's fat stacks.
Real quick, I did do a gig for Kellogg's, a corporate gig for Kellogg's, and they literally gave me a gift bag full of Cheez-Its and crackers, and that was fucking it.
Do you talk with them beforehand about payment, or do you just show up and...
No, well, some of them, it's funny. So in the beginning, people are like, hey, we have so I got paid through the comedy club, right?
Uh-huh.
So they paid me.
It's just the Wild West out there with
it fucking is
paying you like, oh, thanks for doing your set. Here's a clown to try to make you happy before you leave for home.
That's our payment.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So like Kellogg's is like, we want comics to come in during workers' breaks.
Get the fuck out of here.
During Christmas time. Fucking insane. I might be 2 years in. So I fucking shouldn't be anywhere, honestly. But the thing is, when I first started, and I still do, I write a lot of clean. I like writing clean stuff, regardless of all the shit and cum we say on here that I also think is funny. But it's just reading. I that's the way I write. I like to do it that way. So especially in the beginning, I was trying to be squeaky clean, like nothing, not even towing on anything. And so because of that, they're like, oh my gosh, you can do 15 minutes without cursing or saying dick or pussy. Why don't you? Then you're our guy. Like, so yeah, it was an okay gig. It was fine.
Yeah,
but like,
do you see how I laugh at these words? Like,
oh man,
dirty is so much better. I mean, all you got to do is say the word and I'll laugh. You know? Yes. It doesn't have to be a joke. Just to go up there and say the words.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's how simple.
But that
can be.
That was one of the most insane gigs, because like they hired 3 comics and we went in at different shifts, like first shift, second shift. So someone had to go in. I didn't have to do this, but I knew one comic that had to go in during third shift at 3 in the fucking morning to do comedy for people on their break. Like as a group, they had like a catered meal and comedy and music.
Wow.
I mean, if that's not the biggest, like, you think I want to fucking hear comedy right now?
Like,
and
just
then they got paid in cereal or something.
Their own workers, or no, the comics. Yeah, the comics. Well, the comics got paid through the club, so we were hired through the club, and it's like, here's a couple of shekels, and then as a courtesy from Kellogg's, they go, you know what? Let me take you home. Why don't you take home a box of Triscuits? And you're like, okay. Cheez-Its. It was a shit ton of Cheez-Its that I got in a bag. Not bad, but I did make it. This is before I knew that they were going to give it. I was like, yeah, I'm getting paid in Pop-Tarts. And people laughed. And then I got off stage. And I swear to God, the lady goes, so we don't have any Pop-Tarts. And I'm like,
oh, God.
but we do have. And it was like, just give me the fuck out of here.
Oh, God. Oh, it's hard, everybody. It's hard.
But really the links, just pay your people more fucking money.
So a little bit more would help. Yeah.
Cal, like a huge company. Are you allowed to say the name of the company?
Oh, I already did. Yeah.
Huge company like that. Give them a little more. Jeez.
Yeah.
Like they probably have a person on staff whose full-time job is to line up entertainment for their employees. So they don't feel like they have to give them more money. They can say, hey, we have such a fun work environment. We have comedians come and tell jokes for you to bother you while you're trying to check out Facebook or do whatever the fuck you want to do on your break.
Yeah, they're happy sitting down. 3 a.m. I cannot believe
Jesus.
Well, buddy had to do that.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus, it's right.
Wow.
Sorry. Let's help some people.
Yes.
Let's get in here.
All right. Yes. What do we got?
Hey guys, it's Nate Dog 4324. I just had a question for you guys. What's your biggest pet peeve? I know mine is whenever someone tells me to do something that I'm already doing. Like, my girlfriend will ask me if I'm gonna walk the dogs or something, and I'm literally already on my way, and my brain just gets an error code, and I can't think. Thank you guys. Love to hear the answers.
Wow.
Awesome. Nate Dog walking
question.
dogs.
Thank you very much for
Thanks,
calling
dude.
the question.
Yeah, thanks
That's
for
a really
that.
good one.
Pet peeves.
Well, I've mentioned this. It's so crazy. Like you have a pet peeve, and typically, just hypothetically, let's just say one is your spouse. Maybe your spouse has something got going on that I can't believe I'm living with this. And then one that I've just gotten used to, but I even posted a couple pictures in the Discord because, like, does anyone else do this? But Dana will leave cabinets open, like wide the fuck open. And I swear to God, I posted a picture in our Discord after mentioning that, and the microwave was open. Like, it was just left open. And I go, she's fucking with me now. She's totally fucking with me. And yeah, she'll leave. I'm not talking about like, a cabinet's open. I'm talking about 3 to 4 cabinets. I'm Vanna White going right behind her, fucking closing cabinets.
Wait, does she also do it with like the front door and back door to the house also? I think she might.
She does. Yeah, they'll do that. She'll do that sometimes. There have been times where like the garage door, the outside is closed, but the door from the garage to the inside is like, it's like it's like a foot open. And I'm like, and of course I have to do the passive aggressive thing and be like, hey, are you done in the garage? Is there anything you were going to get out of the garage?
Helpful to nobody, but it feels
and honestly,
so good.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm like, as soon as I say it, I'm like, let's get a fucking start something.
Far.
Yeah. This is
too
too
far with that one.
So cabinets, but it's so weird because I say that and that doesn't bother me anymore because it's happens all the time, and I'm forced to just be okay with it now.
It sounds like there's no changing that. Like that is hard coded into her.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's your life.
Yeah, it's my life.
What was it? Was it Paranormal Activity or whatever? Like,
Yeah,
like they turn around.
Yeah,
they turn around and then all the cabinets are open or something.
Yes.
You live in that house now.
Mm-hmm. She is my ghost.
Okay.
So I guess I'm going to go with that because now that I'm thinking about it, it's making me angry again. So still pet peeve, leaving cabinets open. It's just, you're fucking there. I've seen her put goddamn cups in a cabinet and then just leave it. Like, how is it still open? Like, just close it. Just close it right behind you. You're there. You're right there.
I wonder if there are any auto closing like cabinet hinges. Like I know there's like the no slam or like soft shut shit
Drawers, yeah.
But like ones where like if you're not actively holding it open, it's closing. I wonder if like you can get those
spring loaded.
Yeah,
where you got a screen door maybe that you have to pull open. Yeah, that'd be great. There you go. I think you're onto something.
I don't think you're alone though. I think I would be bothered by that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying.
Nice.
I guess mine. I don't know. I've got several. I'm not saying this is the biggest, but it's one that bothers me recently. Group text messages.
Holy shit!
I don't like them.
I feel like you're talking about our group text message, but
no. Just in general, it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I'm working, I hear the phone buzz, and I just look over, and because I have a non-iPhone, someone liked the last message that someone wrote. That's all that happened. Fuck me.
Hey.
Waste my time. It takes me a minute to unlock the security code on my phone, see that someone liked something.
Well, just so you know, I am an iPhone user, and in those group texts that I'm in with you, since you're not an iPhone user, I still get the someone laughed at an image message. I get it written fully. Like it doesn't give me the haha.
Oh, so if I send an emoji or something, what?
There's a thing on the iPhone texting where you can react, you can laugh, or you can love something, or
the reactions. It sends me a full text message written out saying this person laughed at this,
and since you're an Android user in this. Then also for everyone, we all get that.
Oh, okay.
I get it too.
You can tell that someone in the group is an Android user.
Mm-hmm. The only difference is it's not a separate message. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we get like a little icon to the side, and then Android gets the whole thing that repeats everything about it.
Great.
Like, okay.
Great. Can the two phone companies just talk to each other and figure it out? Can we do that?
It's like passive aggressive parents, or like parents getting like divorced parents, and they're like they're just fighting over the stupidest thing, like text messages. Like, no, you know what? No, I'm not gonna get on, and I'm not gonna do the reaction thing. No, fuck that. No. Took 15 years of my life. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one, Steve. I think pretty much every group text that I'm in, that conversation is muted. I don't get any notifications for them, and I miss them, most of those messages. But that's the price I'm willing to pay, because like I can't. It drives me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And like text messages like my mom and wife, muted. Because I can't.
because you just can't. Yeah.
I can't stand it. And I don't know what it is.
Wait,
If it's
wait,
important-
just with your wife? Like between you and your wife, you've muted those?
No. There's one there. Like we have one where it's like my mom, wife, and I. It's the three of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's muted.
Dude, our dad is fucking not good at group text. He is so not good at it that he will have a group text for me, my mom, Steven, and him, and then he'll have a group text with like everyone that I just named plus Dana, and then a different group text for everyone plus Dana, and then it's like plus his cousin, and it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we all in this goddamn room together? We wouldn't be in the same room if we were all in the same house hanging out. We would be in different rooms.
No.
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah.
Yeah, group text is great.
End it. If I had to pick it outside a building with a sign somewhere, I would end group text messages.
You just have a sign that says "end it," and everyone's like, "End what?"
Yeah. It'll just say.
I don't want to talk about
it.
End it.
That's a great sign.
That's a good point. Not
That's
everyone.
a good shirt.
Yeah.
Just to end it. All the shit's happening in the world.
Just cut it out. Just cut the shit out.
Yeah.
The economy, inflation, the heat wave. Just fucking end it. Yeah. No context.
I would support a hard reboot of Earth. That would be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm lucky. Well, I'm definitely with Nate on the if you're doing something and then somebody asking you if you're going to do that thing, or if like you haven't forgotten about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's I feel like I completely understand where he's coming from with his pet peeve. So I agree with that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel lucky. I've never, not claiming to be a doctor, I've never been diagnosed, but misophonia, the like extreme hatred of certain mouth noises or sound.
Oh, okay.
I can't stand noisy chewers. Like if
okay,
like I can't eat dinners with my in-laws. That's out.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
And like it's completely unreasonable, and I understand that it is, like to the point where people with their mouths closed, certain like kettle chips, if I can hear chips through the mouth every now and then, that really fucking pisses me off. And that's stupid. Like that's a dumb thing. Like I understand that I'm in the wrong. Like I don't want to be getting this upset about someone eating a snack.
Yeah.
So even if they have their mouth closed and they're chewing, it still bothers you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Goodness.
It's a dumb thing, but like it's bizarre. Like I can't stop it. It's just like, even though like I'm like I fully understand like they're not doing it to like piss me off. Like this is just a person eating. That's how people sound when they eat. Like doesn't matter. My brain says you hate that a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't help what you're into and what you don't like, for sure.
It's just bad. And the knob lock. I think the like people that use the knob lock, you know what I'm talking, like how there's like the deadbolt.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. People who lock the doorknob.
The door, yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a deadbolt on the door, no need to ever use the knob lock.
I'm with you.
Make me grab that handle and then twist it and it doesn't turn and I look like an asshole.
Yeah. Don't make me look like a fucking dummy. One of mine, I don't know if it's because I'm a dad now, but if a light's on in a room and nobody's in there, I grind my teeth a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm very forgiving with the kids if it's the kids' rooms and things like that. But, you know, if there's somebody else in my house.
Let's see. Someone that's not you and not the kids. Okay.
I don't think it's just a dad thing because
Okay.
I'm not a dad, and I'm not even the main like breadwinner here at the home. Like, but it's still like every now and then, and even if it's stuff that I've left on, like it's not like this other person is doing it maliciously. I'm like, ah, damn it! Like,
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
why did I leave this on? It still bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like some things, like we have lights outside that we just leave on all the time. They never get turned off. That I don't care about, or like fans or stuff that are just going. This is, I don't know.
Great question.
Great question.
Dog. Yeah. Wow. Oh, God.
And like you said, I think you said it. No. To the passive aggressive. It's so unfortunate because I love to use it. In the moment. It's such a short, like a quick payoff. Like it feels great to be a real cunt. And you think you're being sneaky, but it's not. It's never worth it.
No, it's not.
It's that short, immediate payoff, but you're going to pay for it later.
Mm-hmm.
There are times when she's in and out, whatever, and or just coming out, and I genuinely am not trying to be a dick, but I'm just like, hey, are you like done? Because I know she does, goes in and out. But her side of the family, that is one thing that does drive me crazy, is that they don't give a fuck if their doors are open. Like I've seen it gives me fucking anxiety when we're hanging out at her in-laws or whatever, and maybe her sister-in-law walks through the door and swear to God it comes through like the garage door, and the garage door's open, and then they come in and it's wide the fuck open. It's not even like cracked. It's you can't push it further into the wall, so open, and it stays that way. And people are talking and this and that, and I just want to. My heart starts beating. I fucking gotta walk away. I swear, in my life, I've had to like turn away and just like walk and like adjust my shirt, or just like make up an excuse of why I'm kind of just like not looking. It's like I hope it just fixes itself. I'm like a couple of seconds away from just like going over just behind them and just closing it for them and be like, oh, it's just, yeah, I think
Wow, the whole family just does not close doors.
Don't give a fuck. Yeah, man. It's cabinets and doors, anything with a hinge, wide the fuck open.
Wow.
Well, like we were talking about for the cabinet doors, I can come over and we can they make like residential grade door closers.
Yeah. I might want to
so
do that.
Your doors are always shut.
Shut the doors. Shut the doors.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay out of this one. This is the thing for. I don't want to.
Yeah, if you came over to fix that would be fucking. She'd be like, "What's Jeff doing?" Oh, he's fixing these cabinets so they don't ever fucking stay open. And she'll be like, "I feel like this is an attack on me," and I'm like, "Oh,
because it is.
No, it's not. Why would it be an attack on you? I just don't like it." You know how they just stay open because they do it by them fucking selves?
Amazing.
Yeah. Chewing and the knob lock. I'm pretty simple.
Okay. All right. There is, I guess, another I have, and that's when I'm going into a parking lot and I'm about to park and there's a car that's not over the line, but way too close, and they just do not leave space for you to park.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's universal.
Yeah, if there was a microphone in my car, you might hear something like, "Okay, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. This is it. I'm gonna park here anyway. I'm gonna teach you a lesson." And I try. I think I'm a great parker. I think I can park smoothly into a very, very tight space, and just to teach them a lesson. Say, I'm not afraid of your park.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid of your lesson. You know, I'm trying to teach them a lesson back. Don't park so close to the line.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a hard time getting back into your car? That's because I was unaffected by what you tried to do.
I literally thought about that the other day, where like you have people, obviously people who are racist or homophobic, like groups that just hate people for things that are out of their control. And I would never join a group like that. But if there was a group of people that are like, we hate motherfuckers who park on the line, I would join that hate group. I'd fucking have a leather vest.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, good.
Because
all right, I've got support.
Because all of those people are just the worst human beings.
Well, okay. So you can't,
especially
you
if it's
don't have 100%.
Compact.
Yeah, you can't have 100% proof that they did that. What if they did it because there was an asshole before them?
Sure, yeah, the asshole line.
That forced them to park that way?
Where everyone's off. Like, hey, this isn't my fault.
If that's the case, I will not park that way. I'll find another spot.
Yeah.
But if I can park perfectly in and be like 1 inch away from their door, I'll park normal. So they can see what I did.
Yeah. Look at my normal parking across the parking lot. You look at this.
What about like just because I agree it is annoying, and it is I mean, those lines are there for a reason. Everyone has their space. They should stay in their space. I agree with that. But what about the people that, like, old people or just aloof people that don't, like, it's not an intentional, they're not like, haha, I don't fucking care. They're just like, they're parking to the best of their ability, and that's the best they got. And they may not even know that they did a shit job parking.
Yeah, there's an age range that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're giving the elderly a pass?
I'm gonna pass for the elderly.
Hopefully they have a sticker that allows them to park closer to the building. They get their own section. Hopefully that happens.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't, then you're no different from the rest of them. So,
okay,
agreed.
All right.
Mm-hmm. I like
how we know where we all stand.
Yeah, I'll join that group with you. It'll be a large text message group.
I guess I'll show up when you have like you rent out the VFW or something, and you have like a jamboree or something. But as long as nobody's eating.
Okay. Yeah, we have a get together. Everything's got to be very proper.
Yeah. There's not going to be eating at this meeting, is there?
Yeah. Parking's wide spaces. Yeah. Okay. Plenty of parking. Good.
All right. Well, I think, did we answer Nate's question?
I think so.
Yeah. It's a good question. Yeah.
That was a good question. Thank you, Nate.
Thanks, Nate. Woo-hoo. Nate dog.
Well, guys, I believe that's all that we have for the week.
Okay, then. Right. I'm sure there will be another week. Maybe. Chances are. But you never know these days.
Yeah, we'll take it day by day.
Okay. It's fine.
All right. Well, thank you guys, and thank you everybody for listening.
Yep.
Until next time, maybe.
Thank you guys. I had fun. I'll talk to you guys next week. I don't know. We don't talk. When this podcast stops, I just turn off my lights and I sit here quietly.
Okay.
So
okay.
All right.
I hope you guys have a nice week, and I'll see you then.
See you guys, everyone out there as well.
Stay cool.